Hi, I am John Arono, and
I'm Craig Tooten.
that worked. Off to a good start. You might have known us for our work with Alaska Commons over the years, covering the legislature. When did you start, Craig?
That would be the first session of the 29th legislature.
And I've been doing it pretty much since 2012, and a little bit on an old blog that nobody needs to care about before that. Why did we decide to do this? Was it just our wives really tired of us talking about it at parties?
Because it needs to be done.
Yeah, we think that the state is going to be going through some major interesting times in the next couple of years, and granted, we have a state chock full of amazing reporters, and in no way is this us saying, hire us to do better. We are not going to be the first people to break a story. Our entire intent and our goal is to kind of provide the best context, historical importance, try to not just give you the who, what, when, where, why, but the who, what, when, where, why. But in our own special way of sailing past any word counts that any sane, rational editor would normally give a writer.
I was thinking today that our job is kind of analogous to a radio station in the late 80s. Like, we are going to be provided with a catalog of power ballads, and we could just press play, but you're better off if we sift through and try and find the gems, and maybe even find a way to inspire other people to make better music.
You don't have to sit through the 6-disc Dio concept album. We will do it for you and let you know the highs and the lows. So we have started AK Ledger, and this, if you're watching this, you either clicked on a link I put on Facebook or Twitter, but it's coming through our Patreon account. Patreon, if you don't know, is a new kind of way of people going online. It's a new way of people going online and asking for money. We've been doing this for a long time. We think we're pretty good at it. We're also a little tired of doing it for free. We're not trying for a get-rich-quick scheme or a get-rich-at-all scheme, more just a, how would you describe it?
All time has value. I think there are a lot of people out there who probably do have the patience to sit through hours of committee meetings every day like we do, but those folks have to go out and earn money, make a living, and hopefully we can enhance your understanding of the legislature by dedicating that time ourselves. But when we do that, just like other folks' work costs them time with their families, our time that we dedicate to this costs time with our loved ones as well, and that time has a value.
Think of it as a mutually beneficial Smithian widget funding project. And we are going to make it worth your while, we hope, obviously for the things that we write, but also what Patreon likes to do is have little perks. So I haven't really doled out how much you have to spend to get perks, but if you donate a little bit of money to us, we'll send you a greeting card, and we will, obviously sign them. But I've also, it will come engraved with a nasty comment left to us on our website. Granted, our website hasn't published yet, but
we'll get them.
Yeah, I don't know if you know this, but we've gotten them in the past, and I keep every single one. So you will get a personal message from us and a personal message from random user who is not taking any of our shit. We also will have t-shirts, and we're going to have a contributor wall on the website, so you can say, my name is random name, Joe Miller, and I support AK Ledger, and we will put your name right up there.
Please, Joe. Please.
Please. We go way back. You can do it for yourself. You can do it for Joe Miller. We don't care, as long as we get paid. So we'll come up with a bunch of things, and if you haven't been to the site yet, it's akledger.com, and on Twitter at the AK Ledger, because at AK Ledger was taken by someone whose first name is A, their middle name is K, and their last name actually happens to be Ledger, which was really unfortunate.
Curses.
And of course on our Facebook, AK Ledger. So you'll be seeing a lot from us starting this Monday, the 14th? Is that the 14th?
Tuesday the 15th.
So I'm John Renaud, this is Craig Tootin. The podcast will be back soon, and maybe we'll do a perk where we do an extra segment just for our supporters on Patreon. Thank you for watching this. Thanks to my dog, who actually hasn't interrupted us once, which if you listen to the podcast, you know is a record. And we hope to see you on the internet. I think that went fine.